The EU said to be pushing for a 10-year, perhaps even longer, transition period on fisheries. It comes after news of the insult of an offer that we saw made to the UK, thankfully rejected yesterday. I'm going to bring you all the very latest, guys, but please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss future reports. So I bring you all the very latest here on the Westmonster channel. Now, before I get onto this 10-year transition, which is just, again, absolutely balmy as far as I'm concerned, let's just recap in terms of fisheries where we are with the Times story. Michel Barnier was accused last night of making a derisory offer on post-Brexit fishing rights, with the EU chief negotiator apparently having told EU ambassadors that as part of a free trade deal, he was preparing to offer the British government between 15 and 18% of the fish quota caught at present in British waters. As far as I'm concerned, that is an absolute insult. And the proposal, which was confirmed by British officials according to the Times, has been dismissed by London. And as the Times report on the UK side, they warned that unless Barnier's offer on fish quotas was significantly improved, Boris Johnson would be unable to sign up to a deal. A source quoted as saying, "It's ridiculous and derisory. The truth is we're acres apart. They know we would never agree to that." But look at this Telegraph story. Talk now of a 10-year, maybe even longer transition. A Brexit breakthrough on fishing could be close, with the EU set to formally recognise British sovereignty over UK waters, the Telegraph can reveal. Oh, isn't that nice of them? Brussels has also accepted a British proposal for a transition period on fishing rights after the 1st of January, but there is no agreement on how long it should last or how it should work. Now, the rationale behind this given is that a fishing transition period would give Britain time to build up its fleet to catch its increased quota, and the EU fishermen more time to adapt to a smaller share of the fish in UK waters. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, guys. But a source close to the negotiations is quoted in this story as saying the transition period is the most likely idea to be part of the final mix as we go into the end game. They go on to say that while we are working off the same grid, but there is no agreement on what should be in the grid, and we could still end up ditching the grid. And as the Telegraph report, the Lord Frost offered Brussels a transition period of up to 3 years in September. But the EU is understood to want a much longer time frame. The EU demand was estimated by some sources to be at least 10 years. This is what the Telegraph is saying, at least 10 years. Although they warned that the situation in ongoing negotiations was extremely fluid. Brussels has also insisted throughout that the fishing agreement is tied to the trade deal, which further complicates the final agreement. The EU wants the two agreements to be kept separate to prevent a cross-sector retaliation in case of disputes. And whether it's this, whether it's the review mechanism of the 2030, the date that's been mentioned in that, I did that in another video, it seems to me more and more that the type of deal on offer here from the EU is one that is the opposite of a clean break, that simply continues negotiations, a transition period for a decade or longer. That is the opposite of a clean break, but that apparently is what the EU are pushing for as part of a deal. Let me know what you make of this, guys. Would really be interested in hearing from you. And if you've enjoyed this report, if you found it helpful and informative, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. And of course, you can support my work by hitting the join button to become a supporter. And of course, guys, as ever, thank you so much for watching.